Aujourd'hui, c'est mardi le 24 mars. The question today is, quelle heure est-il? Half of you will receive an A paper and the other half will receive a B paper. If you have the A paper, I want you to take clocks A, D, and E and write a sentence for the time below each clock, starting with il est, and use your note sheets and your number sheets to help you. I want you to also just use the minutes past. Do not use a quart, a demi, or moins le quart. Practice like we learned yesterday. If you have a B paper, I want you to write a sentence under every clock for the time, starting with il est for clocks B, C, and F. You will have a few minutes to do this, and then the teacher will tell you to pair up with another person who has a different paper. If you are A, you need to pair up with B. If you are B, you need to pair up with A. 3 times you need to ask your partner, what time is it? The question is right at the top of your sheet. So if I am partner A, I need to ask partner B. For question B, quelle heure est-il? Without showing me his paper, he will tell me the time and I will write the hands on the clock. You will continue doing that back and forth until you have said 3 times in complete sentences for your partner and he has written the hands on his clock, and that you have listened for 3 times and written the hands on your clock. Be prepared to report out examples in class as directed by the teacher. Please make sure your name and the date, March 23rd, are on these sheets and leave them for me. I will be looking for the correct hands on the clock and for 3 complete sentences in French for the time on each of your sheets. We will also go over those tomorrow, so you should be able to report out examples for me tomorrow. When you get your sheet of paper that looks like this, you are going to write your name and date on the sheet at the top. You're going to complete the worksheet alone, quietly, using your notes. If you cannot complete it quietly alone, you can stay after school today and work on it. When the teacher tells you to, hand it to the person behind you and correct any mistakes with a highlighter. First section. Number 1, il est 1 heure is B. Number 2 is F, il est 3 heures. Number 3 is D, il est 4 heures et quart. Number 4 is E, il est 7 heures et quart. Number 5 is A, il est 9 heures et demie. And number 6 is C, il est 11 heures moins le quart. Please highlight anything that was incorrect. For section 2, A, il est 1 heure. B, il est 2 heures. C, il est 7 heures. D, il est 12 heures et quart. We have to use 12 here because we have heure. You cannot use midi or minuit with heure. Letter E, il est 9 heures et quart. F, il est 5 heures et quart. G, il est 3 heures et demie. H, il est 11 heures et demie. I, il est 5 heures moins le quart. J, il est 11 heures moins le quart. And K, il est 7 heures moins le quart. Highlight anything that is misspelled since you could use your notes. Section 3. The sentence order for A is il est 3 heures. For B, il est 5 heures et quart. For C, il est 8 heures et demie. For D, il est 11 heures moins le quart. For E, il est 6 heures moins le quart. For section 4, the hands on the clock, the little hand should be on the 8, the big hand on the 12 for 8 o'clock. For number 2, the little hand should be on the 4 and the big hand on the 3. For number 3, the little hand should be on the 5 and the big hand on the 6. For number 4, the little hand on the 11, the big hand on the 12. For number 5, the little hand on the 1, the big hand on the 6. For number 6, the little hand on the 2 and the big hand on the 3. For number 7, the little hand on the 5 and the big hand on the 9. For number 8, it should be the little hand near the 3 and the big hand on the 9. For number 9, the little hand on the 8 and the big hand on the 6. For number 10, the little hand near the 8, the big hand on the 9. For number 11, the little and big hand on top of the 12. And for the last one, the little and big hand on top of the 12. You need to make sure your name, your date is on the paper, and these are all highlighted. If you would please make sure these are passed forward and neatly put in the inbox. Pass your highlighters forward, and the first person in each row, please put those in the inbox. If you have extra time, you may take out your reading book and quietly read for the rest of the period.